Well, this is big. Andrew Voss, Richie Barnett, Mark Gasnier with you in commentary for the final, our third year of the Auckland Nines, the downer NRL Auckland Nines this season. And it comes down to Parramatta and the Warriors. The Eels, well, what a Nine success story. In 2014, first year, they reached the quarterfinals. Last year, they were knocked out in the semis. And this year, they've taken the progression and made it through to the final two. And the Warriors, they were beaten semi-finalists in 2014 and beaten quarter-finalists last year. Parramatta's out on the field, you wouldn't know it. Barely a murmur from the crowd. But get ready for this for the Warriors. I've got to tell you, having been down at ground level, it's something special. The atmosphere here at Eden Park.
Bossy, would you listen to this? I've been fortunate enough to play in some good games, big atmospheres over my career, but I tell you what, this is up there with the best of them. And the best thing about it is they're going to get value for money, this crowd. This is the two most entertaining teams that have been in the competition. Think of Johnson v Norman. We are in for an absolute treat.
There's no doubt about that. Mark Gasnier sideline. It's a treat for the Parramatta players to play in front of a crowd like this and an atmosphere like this. These two sides losing just one game along the way through advancing to the final. Defensively, they've each conceded 8 points a game. In attack, the Warriors 2 points the better. Let's have some fun. The final of the Nines. Warriors get us underway. They don't come up with the ball though. It is Eels' possession. Big semi-final efforts. Parramatta beating the Storm 17-8. And Warriors over the Titans 22-4. They were both convincing performances. And this is Moiroa, born in the Cook Islands, playing here at Eden Park. Big occasion for him, 40 metres out from the Eels line. Kelly gets them started. Norman, one of the stars of the tournament, if not the star of the tournament, is with it 40 metres away from the Warriors line. Last in the set of 5 for them. Away for Kelly. A high bomb centre field. Haven't seen too many of these, to be honest. The Warriors let it bounce down, a touchdown, and Parramatta will get a bonus zone try just like that. And look who has scored it. BEVAN French. The previous record was 5 tries in the tournament. He's now got 8.
Brilliant work there, Luke Kelly, outstanding kick, the height with the wind, exceptional, but it was that man there, French. He scored some brilliant tries in the NRL Nines. He does in the final, a big occasion for the young fella.
But to make it bonus zone as well, Corey Norman lets the shot clock get all the way down to 2 seconds and convert. It's not a 4-0 lead, it's not a 6-0 lead. Mark Gasnier on the sideline, it is 7-zip to Parramatta.
That's right, the bonus try. It was a beautiful little play. You see what the Eels do on that left side. You got Manu Ma'u, you got Raja. Corey Norman favours that left side. They're so potent down there.
Haven't seen too many bombs in the tournament, to be honest. Here is Hoffman coming back for the Warriors. In their first 3 games, they conceded the first try of the match, the Warriors, but certainly not 7 points in one hit. So a bit to make up. Quick play the ball to Sonny. Johnson has them going down the right side. Hurrell is on the field to start with. Conrad Hurrell almost turned around Radradra there. And also on the tackle was Paulo. Johnson across. Martellino has lost the ball. And the errors against the Warriors. It's a changeover right there. 25 metres out.
Well, Benny here, there are so many options around Benny. He he tried to post through it with an offload. He should have just kept the ball. It's about patience.
He's dirty on it too, isn't he? Ben Martellino. Kelly not happy with him kicking the ball away. Clock has stopped. That's about the longest break we've had between a drop ball and a resumption of play in the whole tournament. Vaitautai there with it for Parramatta. Just note this, Parramatta have now scored 16 tries in the tournament. French has scored 8 of them. Radradra has scored 5 of them. There's only been 3 other tries scored by the Eels. French has half their tries. It's extraordinary. Here's Norman, offloading again. We will be having a team of the tournament from this. The kid might make that. Here's the ball with Gower. Veteran in this squad. They're 30 years of age. Parramatta threatening. They're 25 minutes away. Norman does it again. Over the top for Radradra. It's beaten them off, beaten everyone. And Robson's back there to get the ball. He'll end up a line dropout, won't it? Amazing. It was a try begging to be scored.
That's incredible. The kicking game of Parramatta has been exceptional in the chase. Semi nearly got there. And another Parramatta player coming across. Good effort there from Jeff Robson. He's been in fine form for the Warriors.
Keep behind it.
He's been good for them. Family sacrifice to have him over here and continue his football career. Wife and child at home in Australia. Parramatta with the ball 40 metres away from the Warriors line. And wound up and ready to go. Tanganoa returning to the club this year from the Cowboys. 21 metres away from the Warriors line. A double strike will really hurt the home team. It'll take the crowd out of it a bit, I know that. Tautai wrapped up 12 from the line. How the Warriors would love a drop ball from Parramatta, but there's not too many of them. Moiroa with it. He's had a lot of game time across the 2 days as well. Tepai Moiroa for Parramatta. Now 5 out. Norman, they rushed up quickly. They don't make the tackle. He's got a Radradra. How would you stop him from that range? Sammy Radradra and Bevan French. It is amazing. There has been no other Parramatta try scorer in the quarters, the semis and the final.
Well, Corey Norman was orchestrating the attack on the left-hand side. Manumau running the block play. And then the outside backs for the Warriors charging in. Panic set it in for the Warriors. A delivery from Norman has been exceptional this tournament.
Has kicked them from the sideline earlier in the tournament, not there. The scoreline 11-0, Mark Gazdia sideline.
What about the footwork there, right there of Corey Norman? You see the late change of direction as he catches the ball, makes the defender miss, and then sums up the situation beautifully. I was speaking to Greg Bird in the tunnel, Vossi, just beforehand, and he said he really struggled after their quarterfinal to their semi-final with only an hour turnaround. Warriors have only had an hour 40.
Yeah, all good points there. As the Warriors in possession with Jonathan Wright. Semi Radradra now is the leading Nines try scorer all time. He's edged one ahead of Solomona Qatar. They are going head-to-head here. So right on halfway, played by Lillyman. Some ferocious charges from him over 2 days. Lawler here, one of the stars of the tournament. Put the foot down there. Took a good tackle from Paulo just to hold him up with Norman Johnson away. So much expected. So much expected. A Tuivasa check. What a step. What a final we've got underway. It's not night time yet, but the stars are out.
Vossi, there hasn't been a chance here for Tuivasa to show his step. Look at this. Left and right, off the left foot. Finally, we see this man in action. And the time of the try is so important.
Johnson with the... Oh, it's a poor miss from Johnson beside the posts. 11-4, Gaz sideline.
Well, the crowd have been waiting for that this whole tournament. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, one-on-one. He's so well known for his left foot on this occasion. Bang, off the right foot. He needs more quality ball one-on-one with the opposition.
What a signing. What a signing for the Warriors. 22 years of age, an international, a grand final winner, a superstar. Joins the Warriors this year. Short kickoff. Parramatta defuse again. They've done really well twice now. Cornish and they'll attack straight from the kickoff. This is all footballer. Corey Norman offloading there, putting a bit of pressure on French. And that is tackle one with a couple of minutes remaining in the first half. But certainly advantage Parramatta at 11 points to 4. Around the legs there was Roach on Tanganoa. Crowd thought it was forward. Terapo gets inside the Warriors half. Parramatta sticking to their game plan. There's no mistakes in their game. Norman out, almost dropped there by Morgan. He's able to keep it going. So Parramatta will come back left towards where they've got Tepai Moiroa out on the wing. No Semi Radradra at the moment. But they're just too good for him at the moment, Parramatta. Ball control is outstanding. French back in field. That is a touch of Preston Campbell right there. Very much Tinga football there. 23 metres away from the Warriors line on the last. Last in a set of 5. This time it's Cornish. Beautifully weighted kick. Hoffman's under pressure. Hoffman's lost it. It'll be a line drop out the second of the half for the home team.
Mitch Cornish there, lovely little kick. And again, the pressure's applied on the Warriors after scoring. Perfect execution of a kick and a chase there from Kelly.
Get behind it.
Shaun Johnson will try and soak up all the seconds here on the line dropout shot clock. He's going to go short. Well, there you go. That's a roll of the dice, isn't it? And the Warriors this time, no, it's been knocked on by Parramatta. Knocked back by the Warriors. Knocked on by David Gower. So change over and the Warriors get the ball. That's how it works in nines footy. You take a chance, you go all in and see what happens. Even if you haven't got a 2 and a 7. Now Hurrell goes across. Phil almost intercepted. It's dropped. And Parramatta, they're going to get a chance. Only seconds on the clock. In fact, time stopped with 13 seconds to go.
Dave.
And you may be talking about this 13 seconds deciding the final by the time we get to full time.
Blake and Jeff, 1 foot.
Well, Conrad will be disappointed. It was an awful pass in traffic.
The Warriors have to hold out Parramatta here as Moiroa takes the hit up. There was time for just one more play.
Go.
Cody Nelson, dummy half. Right side come the Eels. Gower, brilliant hands. Last ball wasn't all that flash. Warriors have got a chance. It's a free play for them. No, he's going to rule knock on against the Warriors, and that ends the first half. Fast and furious. 3 tries scored. Parramatta got the first 2. Tuivasa-Sheck delivered something special in reply, but it's Parramatta up by 7. They're chasing a trophy. It's been a long while, a long time between drinks. They lead the Warriors 11 points to 4. Well, with 3 tries scored in the first half, we've now had 177 tries scored, plus the 10 from the Gillaroos Kiwi Fern Series. 187 tries is a tournament high from the 3 years of the Nines here in Auckland. You can't say you haven't been entertained in the season kickoff. And will it only be 9 more minutes? Last year we had almost a 28-minute final when we went to extra time, but certainly advantage Parramatta. It's not just a 4-point lead, it is the full 7.
80% completion rate for the Parramatta Eels. That tells the story, isn't it? Warriors just got to get the ball back and allow the likes of Shaun Johnson, Tui Moala here, take the pressure of Shaun. We've always reliant on Shaun Johnson to come up with a big play, but now with Tui Moala here in there and Tuivasa-Sheck, there's a lot more calmness about this Warriors side.
Well, I reckon going into the final, it was down to 3 in a race for player of the tournament. Certainly Corey Norman, Shaun Johnson, Tui Lolohea. And based on the first half, Corey Norman has raced ahead. And his team is in front. As the second half starts off the boot of Luke Kelly. The Warriors have collided and so... Oh, no, they're not going to get out of it. They're going to rule knock on against the Warriors. And straight away, Parramatta on top, and Shaun Johnson is a victim of friendly fire, I think.
Well, the starts for the Warriors are crucifying them. It's a great kick from Parramatta. That was big contact.
Mate, Dave.
But they need to sort the start out. They desperately need to set the tone early.
Shaun Johnson is limping off on the far side of the ground. He is off the field after that collision with Hanare Wells. So big moment in the game. You've got to think we've only got a matter of minutes to recover. We mightn't see Shaun Johnson again. So the Eels with Junior Paulo. Gaz will check up any news on that. What a chance for Parramatta. They would realise the star man is now off. Cameron King, a dummy half. To the left side of the ruck with Gower.
No touch there.
That ball hits the deck. Cornish goes back for it. Nice prop off the left foot. And then well and truly contained by Blake Ashford. Quick play the ball though. And the Eels will maintain the rage here. With Tautai. Has proven a handful every time he's run it over the 2 days.
Conrad up!
The Eels who were beaten in their very first game by Melbourne yesterday. Unbeaten sets and Moiroa loses it. Free play for the Warriors. Time for some dazzle and some razzle as it goes across the field, and I meant to say it that way as well because it's the Warriors with Wells and he loses it. So they come back for the original error. That's how the free play works, folks.
Really wanted to see Hinari Wells unleash the speed. He's got pace, this boy.
Time's off.
That's not a good sign there for the Warriors. But they can do it with Ollie here. They can do it with Tuivasa-Sheck.
11 points to 4. 90 seconds into the final. Let's go down to Mark Gasnier. He's been able to get some news. Hi, Mark. What have you got?
I have, straight as Shaun Johnson walks right past in front of me. A pork thigh is unlikely to return.
Well, there you go. A cork, and if I suppose that's good news, but not good that he's not returning. But nothing of a structural nature there. Hoffman proving strong there. Back to the 30. I think to bring the crowd right into it, without a doubt, Warriors need to score next, because then they really will get excited, won't they? Good containment by the Parramatta defence here. Working as a unit. No matter what the switches of play, Hurrell was contained. Hoffman goes on another run, but it's been a straightforward set by the Warriors. They've asked no real question to the Parramatta defence. On the last one, across to Tuivasa-Sheck. They're still inside their own half. Now the kick comes. It's not such a bad one. Semi's turned around. Hanare Wells has done his hammy chasing.
20.
Or cramped up, perhaps. Might just be cramped. But either way, he turned into the baby giraffe.
Yeah, no worries, we're structured.
Great option there, Tuimoala here. Nice little kick through using the pace of Hanare Wells. You can see it right there. That looks like more of a hamstring.
And I'm telling you, Shaun Johnson, he's got an interchange card. He's going to come back on.
Go, 0.
I think the Stewart report says that he's not quite 100%. Moiroa explodes through. Look at this young athlete. Tap by Moiroa. Collected there by Lolohea. 10 metres from the line. Lolohea could have been pinged for a second tackle. Big opportunity for the blue and golds. This could be their time. Norman delivers at Tautai and scored. Norman delivers another final pass for a try. And it is Vai Tautai who scores. And they're now outside, even a bonus try in front.
Well, it looks so easy for the Parramatta Eels, and this was a great break. Moiroa, a nice little left foot step through Tuivasa-Sheck. He's disappointed. A quick play the ball, and there you go. It's Corey Norman's show. Tautai coming back inside, didn't have to deliver the pass, big and strong. Easy 4-pointer.
Conversion is unsuccessful for Norman. By the way, just on Parramatta scorers in the tournament, you come here with squads of 18. They've had only 5 players score tries. Five of the 18. Tautai gets another try there. So Shaun Johnson is back out there for the Warriors. I don't think he's going to produce any solo tries. Looking at the way he's moving about, Mark Gasnier, you're surprised to see him back out there.
Very much so. It shows you how much this tournament means to the Warriors. Apparently they weren't going to risk him, but obviously you can see he's favouring that right foot. He's definitely limping.
And they've turned it over again. It was an intercept, so...
First Warriors.
Oh, I'm surprised by that. I thought they might have ruled intercept on the first one, which meant not a free play. But they're going to go both ways, so Parramatta will have the ball. And the Warriors are going to need a big slice of luck to turn things around at the moment.
It's a sheer lack of possession. Completion rates have been poor. And there's a lot of energy from Parramatta, of course. They've got to find a way.
These two teams, they finished in awful style last year in the NRL. Warriors lost their last 8. Eels lost 6 of their last 8. Here they are in the first big match of the year. Of a new year going head-to-head. King slows it down. Crowd's a little frustrated. They're not getting the showdown they wanted. And the Eels now will go in for the kill.
Markers, hold, go, 1.
King to the left. This time with Kelly. Oh, no! Surely not. Sammy Radradra loses it with another try in the offering.
Corey Norman, this pass here, it was on. Kelly, lovely little pass, Semi, and Solomon Ikata comes across and brushes the ball aside.
Oh, the ghost of Neville Glover or something happened there to Parramatta. We are going way back there.
Go 1.
Not that Neville's dead, by the way. I think he's still with us, but anyway, as the Warriors in possession, they need to get it happening. 3 minutes to go.
2.
And Jeff Robson with it over the 30. Now for Qatar. It's going to take brilliance to get it back to maybe 15-10 to launch a challenge. Robson Straightens up, has offloaded. Little bit of broken field play here. Showing the ball was Roach, who's had a pretty good tournament, scored 3 tries. Last play here for the Warriors, time to really stretch it. Out to Johnson. Can he get a step? He doesn't have a step in him. As the Warriors lose it again. Hoffman, free play Parramatta. And French unable to take a big advantage of it. Parramatta, 15 points to 4. Have they still got a trophy captain? I'm not sure. They're on halfway.
Hold. Go 1.
But they've got one hand on the trophy here now. Norman again. Norman passes. Oh, the play of the tournament has sent Cody Nelson into the Garden of Eden here at Eden Park for a bonus zone try. And the Eels, the champagne cork's already popping. Nelson scores off the man of the tournament, Norman.
Totally agree, Vossi. Corey Norman has been exceptional. His passing game, his delivery, you name it, he's done it all.
Yes.
And that's just great news there from the Eels fans.
Another 7 to the tally. They lead by 22 points to 4. Plenty of most of their players weren't alive when they won in 1986. I'm trying to think, maybe only David Gower was amongst us. As now the kick-off from Kelly. They will play it smart from here, and they win it comfortably. The Warriors can throw it around all they like, but they've got only a minute. 2 of us is Sheck. What a fillip for the Parramatta Eels going into a season where they've recruited the likes of Kieran Foran and Beau Scott and Michael Jennings to be added to the players you're seeing out here. Lawler here offloads. Qatar has lost it. Free play. Moiaroa. Parramatta in party mode. 15 from the line. I was looking for French. I was looking for Rod Radra. One of those two will probably score again. It comes up for Gower. And he's tackled 8 metres away from the line. Robson around his legs. This is the championship side you're watching right here. One more try is more than just icing on the cake.
Up now, Tui, on the line. Hold.
Final seconds, the countdown is on.
2.
One last play for Parramatta. Kelly to Moiaroa. He's been great in the tournament as well. And the ground is broken. There's a trophy on its way to Parramatta. And you don't reckon the nines mean something. Look at the reaction of the Eels. Have won the Downer NRL Auckland Nines, and they've won the final in convincing fashion, restricting the Warriors to just 1 try. Parramatta, champions, 22, the Warriors 4. Obviously, it's an anti-climax for the crowd here. But how could you deny the Eels after that? Let's go to Mark Gazia. I think we can declare him, it's unofficial at the moment, but Corey Norman, player of the tournament.
Oh, I think there's no doubt about it, Bossy. That man, Corey Norman. Corey, first of all, how does it feel?
Yeah, no, it's good, man. I'm just finished and feeling so awesome. So all the boys are loving it, and yeah, good times.
The mindset coming into this tournament, the ultimate goal was it to win it. You come here with the purpose of winning.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I didn't want to come here and be half-assed, but yeah, definitely the goal was to come here and win it, and we've done it today, and it feels good.
And just finally, how does that boost the confidence, I guess, heading into the season?
Yeah, good, mate. You know, we need a little roll on like this, rolling into round 1, but it's a different style of game, but you know, it still take a lot of confidence out of it, and hopefully we can roll on.
Congratulations, mate. Go and enjoy the victory with the boys.
Mate, thank you. Cheers.
Well done. And straight into Bevan French. Well, what a superstar we have here. I was lucky enough to play with your uncle, Tinga. Mate, how does it feel? Play at Eden Park in front of everyone and to win the tournament and to lead the try scoring.
Yeah, look, it's something you dream of as a kid, you know, it's playing in front of a packed crowd and, you know, come away with win the final. Yeah, you can't explain how I feel.
How were the nerves before the tournament?
Oh, yeah, it was pretty nervous. Took the first game to get rattle the nerves out of the way. We were off to a slow start. I think that went for everyone. And, yeah, as the tournament went on, we just got better and better, so it's good.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. Go and enjoy the victory. And that's it. When we come back, we'll review the final in full.
In its third year now, and we will have another fresh champion. Put your hands together once again for two fantastic teams, and all 16 teams, but most importantly, the New Zealand Warriors and the Parramatta Eels. Let us welcome to the stage now the official party, the Governor-General of New Zealand, His Excellency Lieutenant General, the Right Honourable Sir Jerry Mataparai, the Chairman of the Australian Rugby League Commission, John Grant, our new principal sponsor, a very warm welcome to Downer CEO, Grant Fenn, and of course the city that's right behind the Auckland Nines, Ateed CEO, Brett O'Reilly. Can I please now ask Mr. John Grant to say a few words? John?
Thank you, Steve, and what a wonderful weekend we've had. Firstly, congratulations to the Parramatta Eels. I guess you came here with fabulous expectations, might not have been shared by the majority of people in this stadium, but at the end of this game, what a wonderful, wonderful win. And this is a very tough game, this Nines, because you get no second chances. Secondly, commiserations to the Warriors. Great effort. They've run a great campaign over the 2 days. We know what a strong list they've prepared for this year, and it looks like playing out very well to the full NRL season. And just finally, thank you and congratulations to Auckland. What a wonderful, wonderful celebration you put on. The support that you've given to this particular competition, particularly today, the support you've given for your favourite team, of course, but more broadly, the support you've given for all the teams. I know in speaking to the players that they love coming to this tournament, and this is fantastic, and we thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you for those kind words about the City of Auckland, John. I'd now like to invite the CEO of our new principal sponsor, Grant Fenn of Downer, to say a few words, and also announce the player of the tournament.
Thank you, Steve. Well, what a fabulous 2 days. It's been terrific football. Downer Group would really like to congratulate all of the players. It's been fantastic over these last 2 days, just terrific football. In particular, the Eels, well done. Warriors, you've played terrific over two days. Fantastic support from the crowd. I'd also like to congratulate on behalf of Downer the wonderful fans that have turned out today. Also around 1,000 Downer employees who've been here supporting. Also the City of Auckland, you know, wonderful. We turn up and the city's really decked out for these days. So, look, terrific. Now for the player of the tournament. Corey Norman from the Eels.
I want to say thanks to the boys. You know, without you, I couldn't have got this. Thanks to the Warriors. And I'm very thankful to get this. There's plenty of talent out there this weekend, so thanks for that. Thanks for the crowd to come by too. Sweet.
And for being player of the tournament, Corey picks up $5,000. If you look at the big screen, we're going to announce the team of the tournament. And the tournament team is as follows. Tom Travojevic from the Manly Seagulls, Corey Norman, Bevan French, Shaun Johnson, Tuimawala Lolahia, Ignatius Parsi from the Titans, Tohu Harris, Chris McQueen, and Semi Radradra. That is your team of the tournament. And now I would like to ask the runner-up skipper, Shaun Johnson, to come and say a few words as his team accept their runner-up medals. Shaun?
Yeah, obviously just want to start with saying congrats to Corey and the Para boys. You're too good for us today and thoroughly deserve it. To our boys, our coaching staff, everyone who's played a role in this weekend, it's been unreal. So we can't thank you guys enough. And yeah, finally to you guys that have showed up and support us all weekend. We love playing this tournament. We're stoked it's in Auckland and you guys make it all worth it. So thank you very much.
So you've got to remember they made the semi-finals in 2014, and in 2016 the New Zealand Warriors go on to make the final. One thing that is true when you look at you, the fans, Auckland City really is a rugby league city, and that's what we like about that. So thanks for turning out. All you Australians that turned out here as well for supporting this wonderful tournament, and all 16 NRL clubs.
He looks fucking quick.
So as the final members of the New Zealand Warriors squad pick up their runners-up medals, and what a weekend it has been. We do have a new champion in 2016. Could I please welcome the captain of the Parramatta Eels to receive his winner's medal and a cheque for $370,000, Mr. Corey Norman.
Congratulations, boys. You know, we haven't had too much success in the past, but, you know, this means a lot. So let's enjoy it and come up here. And I just want to thank the fans again. Thank you.
So the players will accept the medals. Corey, don't you go away, because you've got something better to hold up in just a moment. Parramatta Eels, people talking about them as having recruited extremely well for 2016. Is this a sign of things to come when you think about that every team that has won the Auckland Nines has gone on to win a premiership? All right, Corey Norman has one final thing to do as the last medals get placed around the heads of his team. Corey, okay, go Corey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to be presented with the Downer NRL Auckland Nines trophy, Corey Norman, and your champions in 2016, the Parramatta Eels.
They're running out to fix the job. You pick me up the hill if you want.